Well, tonight is the big show at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as we have three networks taking live the House Select Committee's hearings on what happened on January 6th last year. Here to set the stage for us is Joe Mathieu, usually at the White House, but we have him up at the Capitol Hill because that's where the hearings are having. He's also host, of course, of Sound On weekdays on Bloomberg Radio. So, Joe, thanks so much for being here. What do we expect tonight?
It is a rather rare event, David. You know enough about this as a longtime television professional. When the networks break in prime time, it's meaningful. And you're right, the networks, with the exception of Fox, will be carrying this hearing tonight starting at 8 o'clock. It's expected to run at least 90 minutes. And the committee has been playing this pretty close to the vest. They have promised new information, new video evidence. And we do know that there will be witnesses who are brought forth as well. A Capitol Police officer who was there on January 6th, along with a documentarian who is embedded with the Proud Boys. They'll be speaking tonight. As I mentioned, the hearing is scheduled for about 90 minutes, but it could go further. And this is going to be the start of a series. There are about a half a dozen of them that we expect will be scheduled. The first and last will be televised. And David, a lot of us are wondering, what does the unsuspecting viewer think at 8 o'clock tonight when they sit down to watch Law and Order or whatever show it is, and they see a congressional hearing? There's going to be a produced video that comes along with this that'll kind of make this look a little bit different as well. Now, this follows a night on television for President Biden, who, of course, is out in California for the Summit of the Americas. He showed up on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night, and he spoke to the number one issue that we're told voters are most concerned about. Of course, that's inflation. Here's what he said.
Look, inflation is the bane of our existence. Inflation is mostly in food and in gasoline at the pump.
And another attempt to get into people's living rooms to talk about issues much like the committee is going to be doing here tonight, David. It is interesting, the course of conversation. They talked about a number of issues, but this president is acutely aware of what voters are most worried about and what this White House has been most dogged by, and that is the story of inflation. David?
And of course, the question is then, what are you going to do about it if it's the bane of our existence?
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Joe Mathieu.